Kerndas, President of NESC, the Jerry Medford, Board of Engineering of Trinidad and Tobago, Deborah Boyce, Ms. Deborah Boyce, Canadian High Commission, Council members of APETT, fellow engineers, special invited guests, and all participants. Good morning. On behalf of the Executive Council of the Association of Professional Engineers of Trinidad and Tobago, I am pleased to personally welcome each of you to our annual Technical Conference 2015, Engineering for Sustainable Development in the Caribbean. This is a challenging time for APETT as we continue to grow and adapt always, remaining focused on relevant topics and open to new ideas that enhance our profession. Our organization continues to confront a time of many changes and expectations, and our council this year will endeavor to meet and bring inspired people together in forums such as these. As you peruse our agenda for this year's conference, you will note that it varies in topic and territory. We are indeed privileged to have Engineer Glenn Russ from the Falkland Islands, Engineer Tim MacLeod from Nova Scotia, Canada, and Engineer Jose Matallana from Florida, United States, share their knowledge with us in bringing sustainable development to the Caribbean. We also welcome our Caribbean colleagues and local experts who have also volunteered to present their papers and research on new issues and engineering methods related to continuous development in the Caribbean. For the first time in our conference, we have introduced booths into our forum. We acknowledge all those who have ventured with us in this new beginning and ask all our participants to spend some of your time in visiting these booths. Last year, our theme was Engineering for Disaster Preparedness and Management. Our concept this year, Engineering for Sustainable Development in the Caribbean, requires all of us as engineers and participants to consider the environmental and social impact of our lives. As both infrastructural and engineering frameworks become increasingly complex, it is now necessary for engineers to make economic and practical changes in our way of life to sustain development throughout the Caribbean and, by extension, the world. In closing, I would like to thank Mr. Kerndas, President of the National Energy Skills Center, as one of the platinum sponsors for hosting this conference. We at APETT are very grateful for the use of this facility and pledge our support to this institution for review and participation in their technical vocational program. I also want to express my heartfelt appreciation to our various sponsors who have partnered with our organization to make this event possible. Special mention goes to our platinum sponsors, Dani Enterprise Limited, the National Gas Company, for their continued support of the APETT, and we have one more, NESC, of course. It is indeed a pleasure to know that these sponsors have recognized with APETT the importance of bringing such an important topic facing us locally and throughout the Caribbean to the foremost. I also thank our local and foreign presenters for their vision and knowledge and for bringing their expertise to our gathering. Of course, as for you participants, we could not accomplish our goals without your support. I ask you all to stay engaged, keep us at APETT proactive, and help us to shape the future. We also I want to say something special, because finally the success of any conference or event depends on the amicable collaboration of people. This conference took some time and effort. and led by Engineer Fazil Khan, chairman of this conference. He and his committee members worked very long hours and mainly after the normal working tasks and other commitments which they had to do. They brought together this conference today, and they brought it to realization. So I want to thank Mr. Fazil Khan. Can I get a round of applause for him, please? I want to end by quoting from the Brundtland Report 1987, and it says, "Humanity has the ability to make development sustainable, to ensure that it meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs." Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the conference.